All right, everybody. So we're back from Easter, right? Back into that grind. I hope everybody had a relaxing weekend. I tried my best to relax, right? We're getting hit by a lot of different things at the same time. But now the issue is student loans. It's not one damn thing as another. The problem with student loans is the Trump administration has made clear that come May 5th, they're going to start garnishing wages. Now, this is because there's a lot of people in default. If you're in forbearance, you should be okay. I say should because nothing seems to be a guarantee with this administration, meaning potentially I wouldn't be surprised if there's some sort of mistake. We're seeing that, with Social Security. I think if I remember correctly, there's a whistleblower with the National Labor Relations Board regarding a hacking. I've even written about how Doge is clawing back by mistake. They're clawing back Social Security payments, so that's why I say should. And I'll post those in the description below so you could see it. But here's the issue. I've been talking about a while now being prepared for all this. So if we're paying more for stuff and maybe you bought a car to protect yourself from the tariff and now we got student loans, just like that, all your monthly expenses max out in a hurry and it's going to be difficult to adjust. So if you have this issue, be prepared financially as best as you can. Try to contact the student loan lender or the provider, actually, the one that's working, servicing the loan. That's a better term to use. And try to make out a payment plan to make sure that you don't get slammed with numbers you shouldn't have to pay for. The other issue is if they're going to garnish your wages, just keep in mind that if you're a 1099 employee, they cannot garnish your wages. So, depending where you work, this might be a good time to become a 1099 employee. Now, they could eventually, start freezing bank accounts. That is a possible. They could take away your, these benefits and your tax, social security benefits to pay back the student loans. They could even also take back any tax refunds to offset that amount. So that is normal. We even see that with child support cases. So keep that in mind, though. If you think you're getting a refund, you may not be getting it. Now, the other issue is if they get to that level where they're freezing your bank account, this is something that I advocated with the Social Security issue and Doge. It's time to have your money in another account. They're only going to know the account that they've been receiving money from. So go to another bank and simply just get most of your money and put it there and then start paying bills with there, but don't pay them because then they find out about that bank account too. It's a simple trick that I always do with what I tell my clients when it comes to creditors that they're in a lawsuit. I just say if you're in a Wells Fargo and this is where you have your bank account, now it's time to open up a bank account at your local credit union or Bank of America. Just make sure don't pay them out of that same account so they don't have the tracking number, account number, and everything else. Okay. So these are some of the little steps you might have to take to protect yourself. Keep that in mind. Other than that, I know there are issues trying to reach these student loan servicers. That's been another disaster in the making, but you got to stay on top of it to make sure you're not surprised and you don't get hit with these wage garnishments. All right. Any questions or comments, post them in the description below. Take care of yourselves and mentally, physically, emotionally. It's just, again, we're dealing with a lot of issues at once, but more important as well, be informed, understand what's going on so that this doesn't impact you in a way that you cannot react fast enough. All right. Take care, everybody. And I'll catch you guys at the next video.